Hi family, welcome back into our channel. So glad to be back in with you today. I want you to know that you were meant to lose the people that you've lost. You were meant to lose them. Some of you prayed for change. Some of you have prayed, God, do something different in my life. God, make my life better. God, put me in a better position. Give me a new opportunity. God, give me a better opportunity. Have you ever prayed that, or are you finding yourself praying that prayer right now? God, do something for me. God, I want to change. God, I'm tired of the same old, same old. God heard you. So what does God do when he hear you pray to him to do something for me? What does God do when you pray for him fervently, daily, and you tell God, Lord, I need a change in my life. I want to do better in my life. I want to be in a better position. So when you pray this prayer, when you pray for change out of your heart, whenever you really, really go to God from your heart and you ask God to do something for you, when you ask God to change your life, when you ask God to put you in a better position that you're in, and you know the potential that God gave you, you already know these things. So God begins to wean out people in your life. People couldn't stay in your life, family, because their part in your story is over. You're changing. And how does God change you? He changes us from the inside out. He changes us bit by bit. You're not going to think the same. You're not going to act the same. You're not going to want to do the same things that you used to do. You're not going to want to stay in the environment that you used to stay in. You're not going to want to hang around the people that you used to hang around. You're not going to, because God is sanctifying you. God is separating you. He tells you and I to come out from amongst them and be ye separated. You are being sanctified. And when God sanctifies your life, when God calls you out to set you apart, this is what he does. And this is why God does that, because you prayed for change. You prayed to God to do something for you, and God is doing exactly what you've asked him for. He's doing exactly what you prayed for him to do. And he's doing it by weeding out certain people in your life. God is snatching people from your life left and right. He's taking people. He's uprooting people out of your life left and right, because change is happening for you. Change, good change, positive change is coming to you. These people came into your life just for a small season. They came in your life for a reason and a purpose. They came into your life to show you how to value who you are. Some people came into your life, family, to show you and to teach you how to set healthy boundaries for yourself. Some people came into your life, family, to rebirth or to reignite the fire and the passion that you've lost along the way to your own purpose and destiny. On your road to destiny, you're going to encounter so many people that are going to teach you a lot of lessons about yourself, and they're going to teach you a lot of lessons about the God that you pray to, the God that you serve. Change is coming to you. This is why God is sanctifying you. This is why God snatched you out of places. This is why God set you apart. He set you aside. This is why. Because he's changing everything about your life. He's literally taking your life and turning it upside down. God is literally tearing up that old foundation that you used to have, and he's rebuilding your life back. And not only is God going to rebuild your life back, your life is going to be in a better place. Your life is going to be in a much, much better position, and your life is going to be more healthier than it's ever been in your life, because you don't have people in your life that are going to draw the life out of you. Some of you had people in your life that literally pulled you down. They took your energy. They took your desire. Your desire to win in life is going to be rebirthed. And God had to move a lot of people out of your life because they were in the way. A lot of people were hindering your progress. A lot of people were hindering the things that God has for you. They were blocking the flow of your blessing. A lot of people were blocking your creativity. A lot of people were blocking your potential. They were. And the moment that you began to change, pray for change, God said, now I can do what they have asked me to do. God began to move people out of your life, didn't he? And God is going to put some people so far away from your family that you're not going to be able to connect to these people. He's going to do that for you because it's time for you to gain the change that you have been so fervently asking God for. Change is coming to you. Transformation is coming. And you're going to be able to see it when certain people get out of your way. When certain people leave your life, you're going to be able to see all these beautiful positive changes that are going to take place in your life. Things are going to get better for you. They're going to keep getting better. They're going to keep getting better. And they're going to keep getting better. Will you have moments of trial? You're going to always have a trial. You're going to always have a tribulation in your life while we're here. But you had to have people removed from your life so that you could change in a good way. They couldn't stay. God said their time is up. God said their time in your life is over. Their part in your story of your life is done. It's the end. It's a period. It is an exclamation point in the lives of some people that were connected to you. Wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. And go on with your life, family. You prayed for it, so God is answering your prayer, and he's moving people out. But he's not going to just move people out without replacing a better person in your life. Whatever God removes, he's going to replace it for something better. You've been sanctified. You've been set apart. This is why God called you out of places. He called you out of things because he sanctified you from things that are unclean. He sanctified you from people that were unclean. You got a work to do. You got a lot of good work to do, family, so get busy. The things that you put off yesterday, don't put them off today. God tells us don't put off today for tomorrow, because tomorrow is promised to no man. I love you. Talk to you later, family, if it's God's will. I love you so much. I'm praying for you. Can't wait to do another live video to be able to take your prayer requests, because I love to do that live. So I'm going to post that on the community board possibly the next time we go live, unless God drops it in my spirit immediately to do that. But until we speak again, until we meet again, family, just know that God has sanctified you. He set you apart for such a time as this, and he is granting you the changes that you've asked him for. This is why so many people had to run away from you, family. This is why so many people ghosted you. This is why you feel so alone. You may be alone, but you may feel lonely. You may feel lonely, but you're never alone, because God said he will never leave you. He will never forsake you. Some people couldn't stay. They couldn't. You wouldn't change in a good way if some people stayed in your life. You couldn't. You would never maximize your own potential with certain people in your life. Did you know that? You couldn't reach that pinnacle of success that you know you could. Some people were hindering your potential. Some people were blocking your potential. You know, when you have a lot of negative people around you, family of God, you just don't have a desire to do anything that you know you should be doing. So God said, no, their time is up. They got to go. They had to go. They couldn't stay. I love you. Stay prayerful. And don't forget to like our videos, share, and subscribe to our channel. Keep liking them. Keep hitting that like button, because it helps the algorithm of our channel. Keep going, family, because the best is truly yet to come for you, each and every one of you. Go and have an amazing day, family. Call somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time. Let people know you love them. Always remember this in life: whatever you make happen for somebody, God is surely going to make happen for you. You know, God called us to build bridges, not tear them down. Don't tear a bridge. Don't burn a bridge that God used to carry you cross troubled waters, because you might have to go back over that bridge. But if you have burned that bridge, how are you going to get across? Never bite the hand that feeds you, family of God. These people had to go. They couldn't stay. You prayed for change, and this is how God is bringing good, positive changes to you, by removing people that are not beneficial for your life. These people were not effective in the areas that you are effective concerning your own purpose and your own destiny. They had to go. They had to go. They couldn't stay. They came for a season, and their season is up. They came for a reason, and you've mastered that lesson. When you master lessons in your life, family, you're going to grow. Whenever you start seeing growth, that means you are learning lessons. They taught you a lot of hard lessons, didn't they? Some people taught you a lot about yourself that you didn't even know. They showed you who you really are. They showed you the strength that you have, that you hid. People showed you the power that you held, that you were so afraid to let people know that you had, because maybe you've been prejudged in the past, but now you have been reignited with passion. Now your passion and your motivation and your drive is being reborn. You're being reborn. God is reigniting the passion and the drive that you have. Stay tenacious. Although people hate the fact that you're tenacious, people hate the fact that you have courage, people hate the fact that you have so many leadership skills and qualities, family of God. But they didn't give you these talents and these gifts. They came from above. And the gift and callings of God are without repentance. God's not going to change his mind about blessing you today, family of God. You pray for change, and change is here. So when God removes someone, you know that God is going to put somebody better in your life. When God removes something, I want you to know that God is going to replace that thing with something absolutely better. This is Nikki. Until next time, we'll talk again. God bless all of you.